is good, gang? Welcome back to the channel. So it's the next day. Your boy just actually got his garage. As you guys know, I just moved into my own place or whatever, and the garage has a wait time on it, and I officially got it, and I'm super excited. Now the S2K can stay with me, shield away, no one can see it. Perfect. So once we get my car back and ready, the S2K will be there. I gotta clean out the garage, make sure, you know, get all that debris, all that dust out, get all my wheels, all that good stuff there, so that way I ain't gotta worry about it. So I'm super excited about this. You know, like I said, your boy's been making moves all 2020, even though 2020 has been type shitty. You know, we got this coronavirus going around, everyone's scared to go everywhere. I don't know, me, I'm just living, man. I like to live my life, and you know, I don't want to fear nothing, so I just, you know, go about my business. But heading on my way to Maine's crib now, about to go start working back on the S2K. See. All right, injectors all done up, soldered, installed. Now, after yesterday, we went and got all these key parts that we needed for the oil pan. So we got a lot of new fittings and shit. This right here is for the oil pan. You just gotta tap it, both sides. This is some of the fittings for the hose, oil feed line, some bolts. So we got a couple fittings. This all came out to like 80 bucks, bro. This shit is crazy. But at the end of the day, it's worth it. You want to have good quality parts on your car. So now he's about to drop the oil pan. Can he do it without getting oil on his hands? Let's find out. See.
So we got a Vibrant Performance AN fitting. Basically, we're gonna drill a hole in the oil pan, bolt this like a bulkhead type thing, and then it's gonna have this screw on piece where you can screw on the drain. Basically, you drill a hole, you put this in there, and then you tighten the nut from the inside. It's gonna make like a sandwich. So basically, we really got to take the oil pan out so we could tighten this nut on the back side of it, and so that we could clean all the metal shavings out.
Man got the oil pan down, drained the oil out of it.
Gang, gang.
Then we just have to tap it, do the other new Honda bond on the gasket, and yeah, I don't know. We're still waiting on one of the VTEC gaskets, the VTEC solenoid gasket. Should be here sometime soon. That's the only reason why like we haven't really been working on the supercharger up top. But we're just gonna try to work on the miscellaneous things that we, you know, need to do anyway. So we're just knocking that out.
Okay, well, we cleaned up the oil pan. We got it here in front of us. So basically, this side here is towards the transmission. So I'm gonna turn this around. So it sits in the car like this. Let's say this is the front of the car. Our supercharger is on the passenger side of the engine bay, and we're gonna want to install this drain as high as we can. You know what I'm saying? So if I turn this on its side and we're looking where the original drain is, probably gonna put it somewhere like this, so that way the supercharger could drain its oil back into the pan. So I think we're gonna like mark it, make a pilot hole, and then drill it out to the diameter of this. You want to start small and work your way up, because you don't want to drill it too big, because once you do that, you need another oil pan. I just bought this drill the other day too. I knew I've been needing this shit a lot.
All right, so right now like he said in the previous clip, he's gonna be doing the pilot hole for the drain plug.
So you got to be mindful that you want this thing to sit flush, so that way it seals properly. So you don't want to drill in the middle of an obstruction, like right here for example, because then this piece won't sit flat. So what you want to do is allow yourself some room. So about there is good. Then I know this is going to sit flush against the oil pan. And then another thing you want to take into account, you probably want to look inside the engine bay, make sure when you go through it's not going to be any obstruction inside the motor. So let me take a quick peek. So this thing, if you do it like that, it's not gonna interfere with the oil pump.
No coming back.
Don't try this at home, kids. I'm just gonna wing it. You could get yourself a Sharpie and mark it out, or whatever you want to do. Use a punch or something. I think right about there looks good. I got my visual target. This is the center. You see all those shavings of metal? This is why you remove the oil pan. You do not want metal shavings inside the motor.
Checking the center point right now.
Yeah, that's good. So now we're gonna open up the hole gradually. That way we don't overshoot the size of the hole. Or you could use a micrometer if you have and just measure it. This bit goes up to 9/16 is the biggest, or maybe 1/2 inch. It got a little dull on me. 1/2 inch. Wait, it might be a 1/2 inch, my bad. I think that hole right now is 9/16. So we're gonna try a 1/2 inch bit, see if that's enough. That was definitely 1/2 inch. So we gotta go a little bigger.
All right, after some sanding, a little bit of modification, finally got the drain plug in. We even used some safety measures by using some JB Weld, just in case.
And we use some
Loctite.
Some high strength Permatex Loctite.
So now we have the drain plug in.
Let me just show them something real quick. So what we failed to realize was on the inside it had this ridge. You see how it got that raised area? So it wasn't letting us sit the washer flat. So we had to grind out some of this area.
So yeah, grinded it down. Now it's flat. The nylon washer that they have in here is to help stop the oil from leaking out. But like I said, we use safety precautions and just use some JB Weld also, just in case. I want to say this drain plug is about 20 bucks. It's a vibrant drain plug, and it looks like it gets the job done. I'll let you guys know once oil goes inside there, but we're gonna let this dry for a little while.
For like 2 days probably.
Yeah.
But we still gonna put the pan back up with the Honda bond. Formulated for Honda, so we're just gonna use the Honda bond.
Look at how clean that is. We're getting progress though, don't worry guys. Be boosting real soon. We're getting a lot of progress.
Damn, she tight, yo. Oh shit, there she goes. Okay. Just trying to make an even, thick bead going around the perimeter of the oil pan. This thing is kicking my ass.
What, the Honda bond?
It's tight as hell to squeeze. I'm like struggling.
Maybe cut it a little bit thicker.
Yeah, cut the thing, right?
Yeah. Things are starting to get serious out here. Y'all see the intercooler in the front. Nice. I'm probably gonna get my logo like stenciled on there, or buy some stencils and stencil the logo in there. I think that'd be pretty sick. But it's starting to look real nice, coming back together. Still not officially done yet. We still got a lot of other parts on that side that we gotta finish, but working with a little bit of time here. That's the only issue. And that dog has been barking all fucking day. Y'all liking the way this is looking? It's only mocked up right now. It's not officially like put on or anything like that. But just giving you guys an idea of how it's gonna look. And then we're just trying to figure out how we're gonna run the piping. As you guys see down here, the intercooler. What the hell is this shit called?
The reservoir.
The reservoir tank. That's mocked. That's bolted up. This is bolted up. Hose ran through the back. Now we're trying to figure out how we're gonna do the hoses for up top to reach down here at the bottom. But like I said, we're
filter though. You gotta wash this shit.
Okay.
I don't like this whole box because I like looking at the supercharger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should see if they have a little thing that goes on there, so it's like a cleaner look.
He wants to see the big spoolie guy. Oh shit. Damn. It's not officially plugged in or anything yet, but so far this is how it's gonna look. Needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but yeah. We're so close, don't worry, it's so close. But your boy's coming out with that content, so just make sure y'all stay tuned for all the rest of the videos that's gonna be dropping real soon. Done up. Damn. But like Maine was just saying in his video, it's dark outside now. We've been here since this afternoon, putting in a lot of wrench time, a lot of hours, but end result is getting there. But I'm about to head on home, take a shower, get something to eat, and get ready for work in the morning.